Hey guys, it's the Mighty Governor back with another video. Oh man, this is some really good stuff. Really good, really good, really good. So, the fifth issue of the Sonic X DC crossover drop. It came with some very nice stuff for the Sonic scaling agenda. And sometime after it came out, like Ian Flynn ended up answering a long ago question I had. It was based on the first two issues of the Sonic X DC crossover comic. I'll have you listen to it. Yeah, that'll be good. Alright.
Mighty Gebera asks, in a DC story he wrote, how come the Speed Force couldn't handle the power Flash was trying to take care of? It was like moving through fog. Was that due to power differences / power levels? No names.
It was just the strange, chaotic nature of the force he was messing with.
Moreless.
By its very nature, it cannot be clearly defined or quantified or compared to other things.
That's not going to stop anybody, Ian, and you know it.
I can try.
It will never stop.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's that sweet Sonic scale. Sonic gets put over! Yes. In the Sonic X DC crossover, I think it was issue number 2. Sonic and the Justice League have their first match with Darkseid, and things were already going haywire. The Ragnarok was using the Chaos Emerald's power, and basically Flash said that he would disrupt it using the Speed Force, while Sonic gets the Chaos Emerald from Darkseid. And then it stated that the Chaos Emerald powered engine isn't playing by any rules. An example of this is the Flash trying to disrupt it with the Speed Force, but it doesn't work. It's like moving through fog. It's like the Chaos Emerald energy isn't letting the Speed Force do anything to it. This is pretty significant because the Speed Force in many different DC universes, including main continuity, could even do things like resist and override the anti-life equation. Like one of them was in the DC Animated Universe comics, and the other one was in Final Crisis, where Barry Allen had nullified the effects of the anti-life equation on Iris West. We're also talking about the same energy that's connected to the Omniverse. Keep in mind that the Speed Force has threatened the DC multiverse bare minimum in the Flash War. That should be kept in mind. And yet, it means nothing to the Chaos Emerald. Now, I know the Flash fans will point to DC X Sonic issue number 5, where Flash apparently states that the Speed Force is a comparable power source. I just want to make this clear. Narratively, that doesn't even make any sense. If the Speed Force was that powerful, they would have supercharged the thing from the beginning. You know, the device that Cyborg and Tails had. They would have just used the Speed Force. Next, Darkseid wouldn't even be using the Chaos Emeralds. he would be using Flash as a battery for the Speed Force. I mean, even if you look into the scans of the comic themselves, the context seems to be that the Speed Force would hypothetically be equal to an 8th Chaos Emerald, a singular 8th Chaos Emerald. That is disappointing and sad. Very, very sad. And think about it this way. If the Speed Force and Flash was actually comparable to the Chaos Emeralds, why wasn't Flash hitting it off with Darkseid like Supersonic was? That doesn't even make any sense. That doesn't make any narrative sense. In addition, they wouldn't need the Chaos Emeralds' energy to charge up the device. They could just use the Speed Force. Clearly, that's not what's being implied by the story. Like, that doesn't add up. That doesn't add up, man. Flash fans got hit with the haymaker. They got hit with that reality that Sonic gets over, Flash gets under, Blue Rat solos, and Flash comes second. No more, no less. Now, the only thing that I am interested in is the 6th issue of the Sonic X DC crossover. We might have a race between Sonic, Flash, and Superman, or Sonic and Flash. That could be pretty good. But anyway, I just wanted to clear this up. Have a good day, everyone. See you on the next one.